Hi, fourth graders from the Second Elementary School. This is Mrs. Leibold, and I'm here to do your first learning video for math. And I'm excited because as we finish off the rest of our school year with doing some learning videos, I'm going to be your math teacher. And Mrs. Teamersma is going to be the writing teacher for all the fourth graders. And Miss Desmond is going to be a reading teacher for all of the fourth graders for the rest of the year. So we're team fourth grade, and we are up for teaching the subject areas to you through videos a couple times a week. So stay focused for that and watch your emails and your websites for when those videos are going to be available, and the lessons will go along with what's in your work packets for the week. Okay, so welcome. I'm excited to be your math teacher and help review some things and teach you some new things before the end of the school year. So when you get to fifth grade, you have the skills and are ready to get started next year in fifth grade. So here we go. Welcome to math. Today, I want to share a couple learning targets with you. The learning targets we're going to look at today. The first one is that I want to teach you about how to multiply by multiples of 10. So that's multiplying numbers like by 10 or 20 or 30 and so on. And then we're going to use that to use the area model, the array model, to multiply 2-digit by 1-digit numbers. Okay. So we'll end up multiplying something like 27 times 9. Now, some of you probably already know the algorithm for multiplying 2 by 1 digits, but I'm going to ask that you really work on doing the array model with us this week in your packets and as we work, because the understanding the array model is going to be really important as you get to middle school and high school, because I know those teachers have commented what a great introduction to algebra this area model leads to. So let's really work hard on it this week to have a good understanding. So part of your work in your packet this week is going to be multiplying times multiples of 10. So let's look at just a basic fact, which hopefully you've been working on in your flashcards and things over this quarantine break. So the first one, 4 times 4, we know is 16. But then if we use that fact of 4 times 40, I know that 40 is 10 times more than 4. So I'm still going to look at my basic fact of 4 times 4, which is 16. But because this number is 10 times more than 4, I'm going to place a 0 for 160. And then 40 times 40, again, have my basic fact of 4 times 4, which is 16. But again, this 40 is 10 times more than 4. And this one is also 10 times more than 4. So I'm going to place 2 zeros in that answer. Okay? So quick review then. 6 times 30. 6 times 3 is 18. Place a 0. 80 times 4. 8 times 4 is 32. And 80 is 10 times greater than 8, so we're going to place our 0. And then 70 times 50, I can look at my basic fact, 7 times 5, just 35. And each of those are 10 times greater than that number we used in our basic fact. So we are going to have 3,500. Okay, these are multiplying by tens numbers written horizontal. You will also see sometimes they are written vertical. Kind of look at the same thing. Here's my basic fact. 9 times 5, which is 45. And again, we have a tens number. We'll place a 0. And then 60 times 20. 6 times 2 is 12. Each number is 10 times greater than the basic fact. So we are going to 0. Okay. So in your packet that you have for this week, the first page you have multiplying by multiples of 10, so you get some practice doing that. Then you have 2 rows that look like kind of ratio tables, multiplying everything in this box by 30, everything in this box by 6, and then combining those and then using these 2 rows to help multiply each number times 36. and then read the little scenario and see if those two boxes can help you solve the lower one. Okay? So that is multiplying by multiples of 10, which then takes us to using that and taking a step up and using and applying how we can multiply by 10 to multiply 2-digit by 1-digit numbers. So here we have our first 2-digit by 1-digit, 23 times 6. So, okay, I know that's multiplying, which is addition repeating itself, so I could think of it as 23 plus 23 plus 23 plus 23 plus 23. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need one more. Plus 23. Whew. I haven't written numbers like that for a while, so my arm's kind of tired, so maybe that's not the most efficient way. That's a lot of 23s, and I have to go back and add them all. So let's think of another way that I could solve a 2 by 1 digit. And I call this the area model or the array model because if I look at this, this is what 23 6 times would look like. And I certainly don't want to have to count all these boxes. So I'm thinking, if I know when I can break apart 23 into some tens numbers, I could do 6. This would be 10. And then here's another group of 10s. And then I have 3 left over on the end, okay? So a 10 by 6 array is a 10 by 6 array and a 6 by 3 array. Well, 10 times 6, that would be 60. This 10 by 6 array is also 60. And then this array is 3 times 6, which is 18. So I would need to add 60 plus 60 plus 18 for this array model. Or I could think about it, instead of breaking apart by 10, I could do my 20 plus 3, kind of like expanded form. Here's my 20. So this equation would be 20 times 6, which would be 120, and then 3 times 6, which is 18, and 120 plus 18 gives me an answer of 138. Okay, so both of my answers would be the same. This one I broke apart 10 and 10. Here I left it as 20. Okay, so that's what your work is going to be on the second part of your activity page in your packet, is you have a chance to work on doing 2-digit by 1-digit multiplication, doing the area model. So the first one gives you an example, just like I shared, or you can watch this video again. You have some chances here. Please make sure you draw the area in there, draw the array, break apart your numbers, and solve it. Okay, so one last little one, just practice before you go to do your packets today. So this one we are going to do 36 times 6. So I'm just going to draw my big rectangle. Okay, and now 30 and 6 is how I can divide that. I'm going to multiply times 6 on the side. So I can multiply 30 times 6. And then this area is going to be 6 times 6. And 6 times 6 is 36. And 30 times 8 is 180. So I'm going to combine 180 plus 36. And my answer is going to be 8 plus 3 is 11. Okay. 216. Okay, so we don't have all the squares here, but this still would represent 30 times 6. And 6 times 6 broke apart with 36. This 6 is my dimension on the side. I'm using my multiplication facts. I'm multiplying 2 by 1 digits, and I'm also multiplying by multiples of 10. So that's your second page. and have fun with that. And most of the week work will be doing multiplication in this way. And I'll be back for another lesson this week. So enjoy and see you soon. Have fun. Bye, guys.